I wrote notes like I always do. I haven't written notes for a movie since I think Hunger Games.
I know. I remember. I was like, oh my god, The Notebook is back.
I love that.
So what
word.
movie was? And you always forget to say what we saw.
Yeah. We went to go see Hansel 3D. That's what the ticket just says. Hansel 3D. Because it's all about Jeremy Renner, right?
Well, you know.
Yeah, it was all about pot smoking. That's what the fuck was happening. Jesus.
My god. Horrendous.
Pissed me the fuck off, man. You know, like, we were talking about this while we were heading to the train station. It's like, smoke all you want. I don't give a shit. Do whatever drugs you want to do. Why in the fucking movie theater? Do you think you're fucking special for doing that shit? Look, guess what, guys? I'm gonna put on my Facebook, yo, I just toked up in the movie theater. Oh, like me if you think I'm awesome. Like, fuck you, you know?
Like I said, you know, I'm all for it, but not in the theater, not in public. You don't do that shit in public. Talking to you. You don't do it in public.
Yeah. While you're dressed like that.
At a party, whatever, just not in a movie theater. Like, I am thinking this is obvious. Like, common knowledge.
Okay, I think I need to put on a wig because I feel like I'm out of it.
Please do so. Join. It's fun.
Oh, God. That means I have to get up. Hold on. So, talking about the trailers, there was... Okay, the first trailer came out, Star Trek 2. I squeed like a little bitch. I like that you mind that.
I'm so looking forward to it. Like, seriously.
Tell the people at home about how you were never a Star Trek fan. Unlike the rest of us.
I was never a Star Trek fan up until I saw, you know,
the J.J. Abrams
remake
one.
It's not really a remake, it's a re-imaging, I guess.
The new age.
I saw that.
I call it the new age one.
Well, yeah, because honestly, what I like about it is, like, it's the whole time thing, so it's like, okay, so this is, alright.
Yeah.
But, I wasn't a fan up until that one. When that one came out, I went to the theater and I was like, really? How did I not know about this?
Lens flares.
Oh my god, it was so awesome.
This is
so good.
This is so ridiculous. They're both wearing wigs in this fucking thing. Anyway. Then there's this movie called The Heat. It has the fat
Which
chick.
is basically Miss Congeniality 3.
Yeah. Because it has the fat chick from Bridesmaids.
Minus the drag.
Yeah. As the chick from Bridesmaids 3. Bridesmaids 3! I got him as third one. And the woman from...
Melissa McCarthy? Don't mind my iced tea cup.
Yeah. Then there's this thing called The Call. And it's by WWE Films. And, you know, we always know how successful those movies are. What was that about? Like, all we just saw was the WWE logo. We just started laughing. Yeah, so that was that. Yeah, then they have Jack and the Beanstalk, but it's like Jack and the Giant Killer or something like that, right? What was it called?
I'm like,
But I wrote down Jack and the Beanstalk because that's what the fuck it is.
I mean, fairy tale stories, I guess are horrible, so...
Yeah.
If there's not much to talk about, you know the story.
Right.
Well, and if you don't know the story, then you have your sad child.
Yeah, you laughed at me.
About it.
You laughed at me because when Ewan McGregor came on screen, I went...
Yeah, she did.
Finally, blah blah blah, movie starts. This guy right here was surprised that MTV put out a film. Didn't know.
I'm shocked because I didn't know it was MTV. Because usually when they have the commercials, they'll say it, but they didn't, so I didn't know. That's why they had so much promotion, even though it wasn't really talked about, which is odd.
Right. Yeah, I'm eating cereal. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, the MGM
movie?
logo? The MGM logo when it goes into the fucking lion's eye?
Like, oh, an owl, oh, a lion, oh, okay.
Blah, blah.
You'd think they'd update like everyone else did, but whatever. Overall, the movie is surprising thing. Like, going in, we're thinking, oh, this is like going to be like Battleship. This is going to be just a movie just to go, just because we're bored. It was surprisingly entertaining and fun and funny and vulgar
Yeah.
and bloody. It was awesome. It was
Yeah.
really good. Like, obviously, you don't take this movie seriously, but
You can. There's so many anachronisms and all that shit with
love
the
it,
gun.
but it's just really fun. It's one of those movies that you see just to make yourself feel good, or just, just something to pop in. Like, for me, it's like I do that with Mean Girls and Miss Congeniality and Legally Blonde. Just those movies that you just put in because they're fun, and like Charlie's Angels. But this one is like,
Ow.
it's better than that.
Right.
It's one of those movies that it's just fun to watch because of what happens.
Right, because it's fucking retarded, yeah.
Like it's just vulgar for no reason, and you think, oh, you're gonna cut the witch's head off, and it's not gory, but blood.
Yeah, there's a part where, like, a troll, like, stomps on this guy's face and just, like, it went Tarantino with the blood. So, I was cool with it, obviously. I like that they would, like, if someone gets shot in the head, they show it. They show it, which I'm glad, like, for, like, what was it? Wasn't it, even, like, a week before the movie came out, it was still, like, this movie is still not rated? We're like, what? We're like, it better be an R, okay? It can't be a PG-13.
I mean, I did see a Red Band trailer, so I'm just like, if it's not an R, then
Right.
they lied.
And you know what? If it has a Red Band trailer, it's most likely an R, Oh, the beginning of the movie, like, Philip was talking about how he was joking about how the music was really epic and nothing was happening. Excuse me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. The day for night shot.
This is the thing with that type of movies. Like, okay,
Excuse me.
we already knew, and honestly, within the first 20 minutes, I already knew that I liked it because of it's fun. It's just like fun, and it's funny because as people were walking in, this guy, I quote, said, "Looks like we're not the only douches who want to see this movie."
I know, apparently I'm a douche.
Well, hello, look.
I know, right? We're dressed like this. What if we actually...
We're adults. We are adults dressing up, like, of course. But we own it.
Okay.
But it's fun. So yeah, so there's the story is just good. It's just like the language.
They say fuck a lot, man.
Honestly, it's because it's not one of those movies that, what the hell? They were like, no, what the fuck? And I was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Don't pretend.
Yeah. Or they didn't use, like...
It's like when you're watching sitcoms that it's supposed to be vulgar on TV, like, and they don't say stuff, so it's kind of like... It's like that. I'd recommend it to anyone just looking for entertainment to go out.
Yeah. Solely a very
You're gonna have a
entertaining
good time.
movie.
It's fun.
Yeah. It's a very entertaining movie. We were laughing about the rainbow sphincter in the witch's candy house. Cause it was...
Oh, how he got diabetes?
Yes!
Not that the whole diabetes thing was funny.
No, diabetes is not funny. It sucks if you have
hold on.
diabetes.
Just for you people who think that we're laughing at that. No, it's funny in context to the movie.
Yeah. Because there's one part
So
where,
don't
like...
get your panties in a twist, alright?
So Hansel has, like, this kind of, like, watch thingy, and it, like, started ticking and going off, and he just kind of, like, goes off to the side, takes a big syringe thingy and just plunges into, like, his leg, and then Phil just leans over and jokingly says, oh, I think he's got diabetes from all the candy, and, we're cracking up about it, of course, we're laughing, and then at one point, it, like, something happens where it goes off, and he's like, oh, excuse me, he's kind of like, oh, like, on like, like, some stairs, and this woman goes, oh, what's wrong, and and he goes, sorry, when I was little, I ate all this candy, and I got sick, and we were just like, oh my god, and at one point, I was like, who did I hit,
It burns when I pee.
We were, oh my god, how many times were we laughing at, like, dumbass shit during that movie? It was great. I love when I can go to the movies and just laugh at things, even though you're not meant to laugh.
Because the movie doesn't take itself seriously.
Oh,
That's
no,
what
it does not. It does not. It knows it's fucking retarded. I love it.
It was good.
Like, if you really look
It's
at
like,
it...
honestly, things, action, violence.
Cussing.
What?
A bunch of cussing going on. Yeah. Anyway. Oh! I didn't get a chance to check. It said producer, Will Ferrell. Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. I didn't get to check when it said producer Will Ferrell. That was weird.
I'm gonna check that right now.
Okay. My phone is charging over there, so. Anyway, as you're checking, yeah, it's funny because it's like a lot of it happens in the woods, and so I was making a lot of jokes saying like, did they reuse the set for Twilight? Because they're in the forest and all that shit. It was hilarious, and then all of a sudden like these bearded guys are around like a campfire. I was like, what? Did they suddenly go into the Hobbit? And then what almost got me dying? If Felicia was there, she would have been gone too. There was a part where the bearded guys, like I said, it was like the Hobbit. They were just like, oh, maybe we should put the fire out. I was like, oh no, we don't have to worry if there's bears out there. I was like, oh my god, there's bears out there. like
Famke Janssen was I love her.
It was Hawkeye versus
Love when
Phoenix.
she does the dark evil characters.
It was Hawkeye. It was Hawkeye versus Phoenix.
Yes.
The Marvel Universe does make sense. They had a taser. A stun gun. They had a fucking stun gun.
Listen, we're not supposed to divulge into that. It just happens.
I know, but I thought that was funny. All of a sudden, like, that one witch is like... like starts going.
Oh, Sonic. Sonic's in it. Lady Gaga.
that one witch kind of looked like Lady Gaga with, like, the hair and shit, you know? Yeah. I like that they had, like the drawings of the kids on the milk bottles.
Yeah, no, remember when he was hitting a witch?
And the milk bottles, like, stayed intact? He was just, like, whacking her over the head.
They had some...
Yeah. I love how, like, when Renner's in the water, Phil's like, you see his legs? You see his legs? I'm like, yes, you see his legs. It's not like you saw, like, dick or something. Like, jeez. I see his legs, Joe. I see his legs in the water. Yes, he has legs. Congrats. It's funny, like, he has a tattoo on his shoulder, so they had to cover that up with, like, dirt and, like, a bruise or something. Yeah. That was funny. I was like, hey, look, his tattoo's covered up yet again. Phil, weren't you complaining about, that ginger bitch's, accent going in and out?
Oh my god, because she sounded one way, and then another, and then a third, and then a seventh, and I'm like, girl, accent, like, acting 101, like,
pick one and go
stay
with
in
it.
character. It's like, did you forget that yesterday you were British and now you're German?
hello. So, more into spoilers, as usual. So it turns out, the reason why Hansel and Gretel's parents, put them in the woods, is because their mom is like this good witch, Are you a good witch or are you a bad witch, Anyway, so the mom's a good witch, and they were like, okay, we're gonna, kill you. We need your heart whenever the moon is all fine and dandy or whatever. Fuck. Anyway, they need the heart of, whatever stuff. So they're like, okay. They knew that the mom was too strong, but they're like, oh, next of kin, the daughter. So they're like, alright, we're gonna put the kids in the fucking woods. Because that's smart. That's a good way to protect your kids. I'm gonna put them in the fucking woods. But then I get burned and my husband gets hanged. Awesome. Love it. And then our kids go into a rainbow sphincter, and their future is determined by a rainbow sphincter. At least it's not perpetuated by a chicken burrito.
Or chicken fucking.
Oh, God. Yo, we're having dinner, right? This motherfucker, we're having dinner. I'm eating. And he goes, hey, Joe, someone posted a video online of this guy fucking a chicken. He just shoves the phone in my face. Like, thank God the video's not playing because I would have shot him. But you see the thumbnail of just, like, this guy and then, like, chicken, like, there. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's funny because you know what? Listen, I just put it on just to be like, what the fuck? And I'm like, really?
You actually watched
Really?
it? Oh.
Really?
Is he really fucking
Come
him?
on. People have no class.
He's really fucking a chicken.
Oh, hold on. I thought you'd enjoy this. That's funny to me.
Wait. Hold it. Oh, that's funny.
I like the one that says 2011. She's a hoe.
Yeah. Yeah.
But continue.
But so the guy was actually fucking the chicken.
Yeah. So that reminded me of South Park. See, you know, you get it.
So you fucked the chickens just so kids could read? Yes.
Makes
yes.
plenty of sense.
Yes, that's why I did it. Like, I know South Park always kind of went, like, left field and all that shit, but that was definitely, that episode definitely cemented the whole, like, they're just gonna come out of nowhere with random shit just to make a point, you know? Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, okay, I'm taking this wig off. I'm dying right now. Wait, more kicks. So it turns out, of course, you know, back to the movie, as we're trying to talk about, right? So, of course, you know, all throughout the movie, you realize that, like, with Hansel and Gretel, the witches' spells never work on them at all, blah, 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 because, duh, they're descendants of, like, you know, a witch and all that shit. Stop making that face, Philip. So, blah, 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 you know, I love how Hansel's love interest is the ginger woman, which she turns out being a good witch too, which that's how it came to be, to realize that there are such things as good witches. Oh, Gretel's, like, love interest in the movie was the troll.
Not really. Don't mislead people.
I know, it makes it seem like they fucked.
Well, they did have two very similar scenes in the water.
Mm-hmm. Drink!
Sir Edward.
Yes! The troll's name was Edward. I was like, oh god. Phil, talk about the fanboy in the movie.
The what? Ugh.
Talk about the fanboy, come on.
So there are famous witch hunters that, I want to say obsessed, but not really. Like, he's a big fan. He has a whole bunch of newspaper clippings because that's all he has is newspaper clippings, because this is way back when. And he meets them in the bar and wants them to sign. He goes off a little too much, and Hansel is a little like, whatever, get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah, because he's a little tipsy.
And then later on, yeah, because he was drunk.
Which is very entertaining to see.
Gets knocked out, and he takes her and is cleaning her tits. Yeah.
I love
And then again, she's like going through the old clippings, and this is what I meant to bring this up to you. And she was like, "Who's this?" And I'm like, "I don't know. It's a drawing. It could be anyone."
The drawing kind of looked like Emily Blunt. So I was like, "Wait, when was she?"
Yeah, and I was just like, that looks more acting now, because apparently it was her mother. And I'm like, that don't look like your mother.
Didn't he paint her while she was asleep?
Yeah, it was like, but the thing is, we don't know if it was when she was asleep, because he is obsessed with her, so it could have been from any newspaper.
Right. The fact that there's, like, with that freaking, like, minigun the fucking ginger witch was, like, shooting.
I couldn't enjoy it because of what happened during that.
That's true. It was funny seeing all the different witches. The one who had, like, no body and, like, literally no body.
Like, if you go to a theater or any place that you pay money to go, and something like what happened to us happens, don't be afraid to complain. Don't be nasty about it.
Yeah, don't be like, oh my god, this shit was so nice. You know?
Yeah, complain, and they get nasty. It's like, don't get nasty, because you know what? That was something out of their control. Like, it's not their fault. They didn't supply the people with the pot.
Right.
But it's like, don't be afraid, because especially, like, we go to the movies a lot. We don't go to that area a lot, but you know what? If we want to go back, just based on how the manager handled it, I would go back.
Yeah.
Because you know what? She was very nice. She apologized. She gave us... I wasn't even expecting it. Like, I wasn't going to demand it. I just wanted to let her know, but she did give us vouchers to go back and to enjoy another movie, which was nice to her because she didn't have to do it. But really I just wanted to say, if you're going to do something like that, don't be afraid to complain or let them know, because you are paying for it.
Right, right.
And some people are so inconsiderate they don't give a shit about anyone else besides them.
Right.
That they do stuff like that. So.
Oh God. Anyway,
So final thought, because I need to take my eyes out because I'm just like, ugh.
Okay. Yeah, I really like it. I liked it for the wrong reasons, type of thing. Like, if you look at it as what would be considered like an actual good movie, no, this was a piece of shit. This was retarded, you know? But I like it because it's, you know, it's stupid. You don't take it seriously. You watch it, you laugh at it, and you like it because it's stupid. You like it because it's overly violent for no reason. You like it because they're saying, like, fucking Famke Jensen was like, yeah, it took place in this shitty old town. Like, instead of just saying it in this little desolate town, like, she just said, fuck it, you know, I'm just gonna, like, cuss up.
Yeah, it's not like Battleship, who try to be drama action that, you know,
Comedy?
character. No, we start off as Hansel and Gretel, which is one of the stupidest stories anyway. And then you have this, it's violence and awesome. And it's just like, you know what? To me, it was a good movie. Not like Oscar or whatever, but it was a good movie. It was fun.
No. That is not Oscar.
Honestly, I would definitely go see it again.
Yeah. That's true.
I would go see it again. Because, you know what, I just had a fun time. It was just fun.
Mm-hmm. And
I would buy the
3D.
DVD. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Honestly, it was fun. Like,
yeah.
Go watch it. I would say go watch it. If it was 4 out of 5, I'll give it a 4.
Yeah, like the 3D, it was meant for 3D. It was very gimmicky, but it was like, you need that. You need that whole, like, you know, stuff flying at you type of shit, you know?
Because you know what, sometimes you can't be watching serious Oscar-winning movies all the time. It gets boring. It's like, alright, drama.
Serious, like, acting and freaking out and like, where is my kid?
It wasn't overly comedy either. It was action, it was comedic, it was a whole bunch of different things in one, and I say go watch.
Yeah, it's a silly movie. It's something that you would enjoy. I was just like, I'm just gonna see something.
Go see Hansel and Gretel.
Okay, in 3D. Imagine if we saw that in IMAX.
It didn't come out in IMAX.
I thought it did. I thought it came out in IMAX 3D and... Oh, wait, no, it's 3D and then real 3D, because apparently the other 3D isn't real enough. I don't know. Anyway.
Go watch it. Bye.
Bye.